they make a movie, it will be about Vasco. Baron, I just getting that message now. What's up, buddy? How's it going? We're in. It's nice to be back again. I wanted to stream twice today. We're going to be doing that podcast style thing later today with my buddy Root Pie Guy. That's good to hear, man. Like, what are some of like the major differences that you're noticing? Is it like just jitters? Hey, Ocean Man, I see you there, man. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the new ship. Check it out. We are hanging out in the new ship.
I'm dying for something to do, boss.
Well, you're just gonna have to deal with it, buddy, I guess. So about 10 o'clock is when the when Rude Pie and I are gonna begin chatting. So Baron, I'm sure you'll be long gone by then. But Ocean Man, you might make it. Extra ammo? I think I want that. Yeah, that's worth a point. I just want to be like always super stocked up on ammo. I never want to worry about it. Learn the new company stuff? Okay, fair enough. Did somebody just jump near us and we didn't know what it was? Look at Vasco chilling up there, man. He's just having such a good time. I can't believe that short, like, didn't make it. It just didn't freaking work. Alright, star map. Let's see here. What is the current quest that we're even on? It's a hood ornament for a spaceship. Exactly, dude. That's what Vasco is. So we have to go to Seoul. Oh no, I didn't want to go to Seoul. I kind of want to just keep lying to UC System. It's probably what my plan is. Alright, what did I get? Alright, so we're down to 86. We got some capacity here to go do some work. We could just move on. We'll head out. We'll head out to Seoul. I like this. I like this ship a lot. R2-D2, eat your heart out, dude. Gotta go chat with these guys. I cannot wait to, like, just make sure that this guy fails. I don't like this guy. Not one bit. And I'll tell him, too, when the time is right. I do not like him. Beep.
Heard you boarded the key. I can't imagine what state the pirates have left it in.
Don't worry about it.
I bet operations on the key are a clown show.
Yo, back. So how did it go?
Like the bid, gang. I've successfully infiltrated the Crimson Fleet. I'm confident this plan is going to work. I've successfully infiltrated the Crimson Fleet, but I'm having second thoughts. I'm through with this charade and I want out. Yeah, this is actually a really good point. I thought you've been monitoring me.
Even with our best intelligence equipment, we can monitor very little from the vigilance. We can pick up local communications chatter and use long-range scans to see where you
I'll
travel.
drop this guy.
But when you're on the ground, you're on your own.
I don't like
Get too
him.
close, we not only expose ourselves to an attack, but we might blow your cover. And that could get everyone killed.
I'm through with this charade and I want out. I don't really want them to. So I don't want them to even realize that I don't want this. So I'm just gonna straight through. Just no. I'm confident the plan's gonna work.
Then things are moving forward. Perfect.
Yes.
Nice job, Rook.
I was
Hardy
tempted to
har
fool
har.
Delgado, but never. She's a sharp one. Overcoming her
Oh, my
scrutiny
frostbite's
is no
gone.
small matter. Did you discover anything worth reporting yet?
Delgado is searching for a Galbank ship named Legacy that was carrying some type of lost fortune. Are you sure it's safe if I pass you this information? How did you know you'd be able to fool Delgado?
If the intelligence I've read is accurate, Delgado is a charismatic leader, but a bit short on judgment. That's why you want to stay on his good side and stay away
Space
from Neva.
treasure. Like
She's
the
shrewd,
Goonies, man.
And she sniffed out everything we've
That's
thrown
what me
her
and my
way.
ship crew are. We're the Goonies. Are you sure it's safe if I pass you
I
this
understand
information?
your concern, but you can rest assured that every member of this crew has been thoroughly vetted by both myself and Lieutenant Toft. Any information that you turn over will not be leaving this ship until it's fully encrypted and encoded. I give you my word.
That's really not like anything that I give a shit about, though, if it's encoded. I don't want you to know about this stuff. I want the money.
Legacy.
That's why I'm in this.
Why does that sound familiar? Wait a moment. Are you telling me Delgado may have actually located Crix's legacy?
I suppose it's possible, sir. Intelligence picked up a bit of chatter on that subject recently. We
Treasure
assumed
Island,
it was some
baby.
sort of tall tale or a story to attract recruits to their
In
cause.
space. Story or not, Delgado believes it's real.
Well, let's find out if Delgado's chasing ghosts, or he's smarter than we suspect. Let me see what we have here. Nope. There are no records of a Galbank transport named the Legacy in the database. I think Delgado's trying to manipulate you. What do you think, sir?
I think there's no record because Galbank is hiding something. Delgado's no fool. If he risked his own neck to get that
Didn't he
information,
just say he was short on
he's down
judgment?
to
Isn't that what fools are?
we have to take this
Short
serious.
on judgment?
What's your next move?
I guess character judgment. Let's see.
Clever,
tell him.
Delgado. Very clever. If I were in your place, I'd be trying to do the exact same thing. We can't let Delgado get his hands on what could potentially turn out to be the largest
Couldn't
haul of
manipulate you with
credits
the
the
ship you
Crimson
didn't know
Fleet's
about.
ever
Exactly,
seen.
man.
Maybe I should head out to New Atlantis, sir. I could press the Galbank execs for information. Get ahead of everything.
No. Let's allow this to run its course. We have our agent here feeding us
I
information.
kind of actually wanted to go to
That's good
Galbank.
enough for now. There's more to this
I
than
can
just
pick up
finding the
side
location of
jobs,
the transfer.
shaking people down for
Jasper
debts
Crix
that
was
they owe the
clever.
bank.
For some
And go be a
reason,
debt collector.
never got there.
How do you know Jasper Crix never found the legacy?
Because the Crimson Fleet would be a totally different adversary, and Crix wouldn't have disappeared years ago. Even if they hid the money with that damn human computer shitty
she
of us,
does.
our forensic accounting people would have found that data. No. The Crimson Fleet are in dire shape right now. They haven't seen that much currency, well, ever.
I'll just proceed as planned then.
It's imperative that you do. If the Crimson Fleet gets its hands on a transport full of currency, it would be disastrous for the settled systems. I need you to do whatever you can to bring us more information. And for God's sake, don't kill anyone at
Look,
Starlight.
forensic accounting is hard.
Both dismissed.
Fair. All right, so we're moving on.
Pardon.
Hi. Bye. Pardon. I know this guy. That guy is full of shit. I cannot wait to take his ass down. Can't wait. I would love to see the Vigilance just up in flames. I hate this ship. Don't even want to be here. I got nabbed and taken here against my will. Yay, laundry. Oh, John, have you seen the new ship, buddy? Yeah. Oh, yeah, well, you saw the short with Vasco on it, right? Good old Vasco. What is this? What was that? So the Vigilance is freaking huge. We gotta build one of those. Something that size soon. Check the books on pirates who keep their wealth in gold bars like New Jersey senators. How many guns? Same number of guns. So we gotta go to Aranea. That sounds fun. I like this little animation here. Looks nice. I'm afraid we're just gonna have to wait to find that information out, Baron. Sorry. Just gonna have to wait on that. We're gonna dock with the Siren of the Stars, baby. I cannot wait for this. This is gonna be sweet. It's a level 1? That's called foreshadowing, kids. That's right. You're darn right it is. Alright, we'll go as intended. We'll go as intended. I was gonna try to like talk to him, but I guess there's no way to hail it, but that's a freaking cool view. Yo. We are close to this planet. We are so freaking close. Hang on. Hang on. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, sorry this is going slow. Oh, sorry, not sorry. Alright, here we go. Why don't I have my own fleet? I'm working on it, man. Just please. I got Vasco. That's something, right? Alright, so this is where we enter. This is supposed to be like a luxury spot, really? This is locked, but this is locked. Oh, not locked. Oh, they have like emergency spacesuits, right? In case they have to go out into space. That's cool. That makes sense. I love that. I love that it's like thorough like that. And there's two. It's perfect. It's super cool. Nice touch. Chef's kiss. Why is the Aurora always gone? I don't know, man.
About time you showed up. All right, I want to know what's going on. I've been trying to get Delgado's attention for, I don't know, 3 years now.
3 years.
And what do I get? Nothing but radio silence. Then out of nowhere,
Starborn's life
Dave
for
and I are
me.
closing in on a huge score of our own. Delgado orders me to help you out.
You should be happy Delgado's including you at all.
Happy? Oh, I'm thrilled. Still, this leaves me with a lot of unknowns. And in our line of work, unknowns get you killed. So Neva's message said you were here for Dombrowski. Was that all she sent you here to do? Or was there something else you were sent here to steal?
Yeah, just not gonna tell you.
Have it your way. Apparently, you have everything under control. So why are you targeting Dog Bank exec anyway? Not exactly your average Crimson Fleet prey. Why the interest?
Wonder all you want.
Oh, I see. We're playing this game now. Fine, fine. Well, you might as well turn around and hop back aboard your ship because you're not getting near Dombrowski without my help.
Fine. Obviously have something specific in mind.
Well, well. It appears we have a mind reader here. You're absolutely right.
But you have heard of me.
I don't want money. I want back into the Crimson Fleet. It's as simple as that.
I hate this. So I go through this whole initiation process with the Crimson Fleet, right? And they're hitting me with all the Vin Diesel lines. You know, fleet is family, F is for fleet, F is for family, Fleet and the Furious 42, whatever number we're on. And they're running me through this crap, and they're saying that it's for life. Once you're Crimson Fleet, you never go back. And then you do one quest with them, and then you find out, oh yeah, there's this guy Rokov here, and yeah, we kicked him out of the fleet. We just kicked him out. And now he wants back in. It's like, it's such a weird aside. Like, why? Why would you go through the bullshit of making them seem so tough and like how you're family? It's like, really? It's just that simple? Oh yeah, we kicked him out. Like, you're in it for life, except for this guy. He was not, and we're cool with that. And we're even going to consider letting him back in. All right, so my Crimson Fleet option says, yeah, you're in no position to make demands right now. Just do as you're told.
Fine. You want to play it that way and suit yourself.
Praxeology.
Dombrowski's a full-timer aboard the Siren of the Stars. Probably spends more time cruising the space lanes than actually working.
Definitely.
Fortunately, the Siren is hosting the Tehran Preservation
They
Society.
just kill,
chair
exactly.
gala. Larry won't be able to resist showing off his VIP clout. To get what you need, you're gonna have to attend the gala, talk to his fellow philanthropists, and dig up some dirt.
I can do that. I didn't bring my dinner jacket.
Yeah, well, lucky for you, it's not black tie, so you'll be fine.
I think I look pretty spiffy in my outfit, to be honest with you.
Starfield ballroom. If you need my help, I'll be relaxing in one of the upper-level lounges. Get inside and mingle with the crowd. No one likes Dombrowski, so they'll be more than happy to share his dirty secrets.
Yeah, what are we talking
He's
about?
a VIP executive, which means he either worked really, really hard using blood, sweat, and tears to make the arduous climb to the top, or he backstabbed, lied, cheated, and betrayed his way up the corporate ladder. From what I've
Yeah, there's
heard,
only one.
It's
There's
the
only
second
two ways, right? As long as there's free booze.
Now you're speaking my language. Oh, there's one last thing. Trident equips all of their starliners with the latest acoustic threat detection. Meaning that you lose patience and kill anyone aboard the ship, security will be alerted and all hell will break loose.
Can't kill anyone?
Anyway, I suppose that's enough to get you started. Good luck.
Yeah, the Crimson Fleet is not the commies. Kill Larry Dombrowski? Do you know anything about the Earth Savior Award? Yeah, I want to hear this.
Oh, I know plenty. Been tracking that beauty for months. Neva and I were working out something. Hey, wait a minute. Don't tell me she's sending you after the award alone.
Yes, she did. That's exactly what's happening.
And of course, Neva just happened to leave that out of her message about you, right? I can't believe she's trying to cut me out of this deal. Without me, the award never would have ended up here in the first place.
Without her, you're also never getting back into
She
the fleet.
told you to hold that over my head, did she? Oh,
Yep.
that witch.
You want back in, bro?
Fine, I'll help. But you're doing all the legwork, and I'm still taking my cut of the payout.
Yeah, we'll see by the end of this,
So
bro.
tell me, what's the status of your plan? Okay, then let me point you to the person in charge of the award. Her name's Sheila Holbrook, and you can probably find her in the Starfield ballroom.
Got it.
I'd press her to reveal where the award's hidden, and we can go from there. And if you're thinking of pulling the trigger on poor Miss
All right, make sure, John,
remember
make sure that you check out
is gonna set off
the
ship's
VOD,
alarms.
because I'm recording with Rude Pie Guy. Recording, streaming it. Probably just gonna keep the stream going and go from there. But the chat's happening tonight. Can you help me?
As long as you remember that I'm getting paid my cut.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
What's the status of your plan? Okay. Her name's Sheila Holbrook, and you can...
Okay.
I'd press it. And if you're thinking of pulling the trigger on poor Miss Holbrook, remember that...
Yep. Yeah. What's the deal with this?
They claim their goal is to
What up,
celebrate
man?
the soul of the earth.
I
the
see you there.
culture, the people, and the ideals of the past. In their minds, Earth is now dead, which is why they feel that preservation of its remaining aspects is so important. In reality, this is what happens when folks with far too much time and far too much money get together to make themselves feel like they're contributing to society. Oh, and while you're at the gala, avoid the canapes. They're frozen, not fresh.
Yeah. Super funny, McDouche. That's what I'm gonna call him. All right, so let's go.
Beginning combat protocol.
I'm hit!
Dang it!
There is no enemy nearby.
Wait, I have to kill
Resume
Larry
systematic
Jaworski now?
wandering.
Okay, dang it. My bad. I should have saved it. That guy pisses me off, though. Hey, get out of my way. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta make you sit through all that chatter again. I'll speed through it.
Well, time you showed up.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get Doug,
yeah.
Then out of nowhere.
Yep. Should be
Happy.
Bop.
Oh, I'm through.
Yep.
So Neva's met.
Uh-huh.
Was that all she sent you
Uh-huh.
here to? Fine. Have it your way. So why are you
Yeah, I just don't.
playing
Yep.
it safe?
Yep.
But let's make one thing.
Blah.
Well.
Yep.
I don't want money. I want back
All
into
right,
the Crimson
Baron,
Fleet.
be good.
It's as simple.
Yep.
Dombrowski's a fault. Fortunately,
Yep.
to get what you
Yep. I did bring my dinner
yeah,
jacket.
well, like this card will
Same
fit
thing.
inside, and
Yep.
now you're speaking my language. Oh, there's one last thing, meaning that you. Anyway,
Yep.
I. s-
First Savior Award.
Oh, I know. Neva and I.
That's exactly what's
And of
happening.
course,
I love
Neva
that.
just happened. I can't believe she's trying to. Without me, the award. She told you to hold.
That witch.
Fine,
That's right.
I'll help. So tell me, what's this? Okay, her name's Sheila Holt. I'd press her to. And if you're thinking of pulling the trigger on poor Miss Holt,
Okay.
go do something useful, okay?
Just did something useful. Freaking put a couple of holes in you, bro. I am like, I'm the pistol guy now, guys. I just got all
This
kinds
is
of
one
pistols.
of
happening.
Trident's top-of-the-line vessels. Hell of a ship.
Speak to Sheila about the SS. All right, this is where we want to go.
Trident must have spent a fortune equipping this ship.
No, I don't want to do that part
Captain
yet.
Rukov said you're allowed in any of the crew-specific areas. Just don't touch.
Yep,
You're a guest of Captain Rokov, right?
of course I am. All right, how do I get up there?
Between you and me,
The ship
Best
is
part of my
huge,
job?
guys.
These newer vessels more or less run autonomously, which doesn't mean much.
I'm looking for the
Every day
stairs,
that I wake up in my
guys.
bunk, I count my blessings to have been boosted to a ship with the siren of the stars.
Oh,
Listen, can you hear the engines, can you? You're not going to find better tuned engines anywhere else in the settled system.
it's kind of creepy, dude.
Captain Rokov is one of the most easygoing COs I've ever worked on.
Is there like a ladder or something over this way? Gotta find the stairs. They gotta be here somewhere.
There's nothing quite like the view from the start.
And this is how
Captain
we got
Rokov
there.
said you're allowed in any of the crew-specific areas. Just don't touch it.
Oh, you're up there. All right, let's see if I go into the ballroom what it says. Okay, so it's out here as well. I might be able to get there. Starview access pass. Hey, buddy.
Don't forget to keep your Starview pass handy at all times.
You
or
got
won't
it,
have
dude.
access to the ballroom.
No problem. Appreciate you. So Sheila.
The society chair?
Yes, I'm extremely busy preparing for the award ceremony, so this better be important.
Yeah, it's important. I heard that you're in charge of the Earth Savior Award.
Yes, I am. Actually, I've been entrusted with the transfer of the award for the last 7 of its 9 years. Why do
I
you
kind of want
ask?
it. You must be nervous keeping something so valuable in your cabin. No, I'm not saying that. Hoping to find out who this year's winner is going to be.
Forget it. I refuse to have a repeat of last year's fiasco, where the name leaked early and started a common brawl. The winner's name is safely sealed away with the award itself, inside the master safe located at the purser's office.
Thanks
Now,
for telling
if
me
you'll
that.
Excuse me, I have much more important things on my agenda than to speak to the likes of you.
Uh-huh. Thanks for the info. Heading to the guest suites. So I'm probably just gonna like head to a planet and just like mine minerals while we chat, dude.
Please let me know if your voyage is unsatisfactory in any way. Welcome to the Purser's office. I'm Chief Purser Murata. How can I be of assistance today?
I'd like to peek at the Earth Savior Award.
I've only seen it briefly myself, but I can assure you that it's quite lovely.
What is it?
Unfortunately, the item is locked inside of our safe, which can only be accessed by presenting an appropriate claim ID. Is there anything else I can assist you with today?
No, man.
Well, if you change your mind, I'll be here. Have a wonderful trip.
While we chat. Nice, dude. That's funny. Can I store things with confidence in your safe? What does a chief purser do?
An excellent question. My responsibilities include all of the Siren's financial, customs, and commercial goods transfers. Honestly, I really enjoy the work. I get to meet people at every port of call instead of being constantly stuck below decks.
I haven't gone yet. I'm not strong enough. I don't think. I might go and try it. What do you think of Captain Rokov?
I'm sorry. It's against Trident policy to discuss our personal feelings towards a fellow crewmate.
She likes him. Persuade. If there's something going on with Rokov, I'd love to know.
I don't want to lose my job. Why should I tell you?
There's always a way to work these things out for everyone's benefit.
You might be right.
I know you'd like to help me if you could.
I hear you.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Maybe we can work something out.
Got
All
it.
But you didn't hear this from me. Do you understand? I don't want to lose my job. I like Captain Rokov, but I think he's mixed up with some very dangerous people. I was bringing some paperwork to his quarters one day, and I found a slate with a message he received from someone named Delgado. That would normally be fine, but the message mentions the Crimson Fleet, as in pirates. Can you believe it? If you want to grab it, the slate should still be in his quarters. Somewhere. Have a safe journey.
Thanks for the info. She's nice. I liked her. Alright, so now we gotta go acquire the the Earth Savior Award claim ID. How am I gonna do that?
So, what brings you aboard?
Must you continue these unwelcome interruptions?
Oh,
I'm a
stop.
very busy woman.
You've been standing in the same spot. I need your claim ID.
Excuse me? And why in goodness name would I do something as foolish as that?
Yeah.
And why in goodness name would I possibly agree to that ridiculous demand?
There's always a way to work things out for everyone's benefit.
I can see that.
Mm-hmm. I just need information. Nothing will ever connect back to you.
I'd like to tell you. I really would. Oh, just take the damn thing already.
See?
Listen,
The power of
maybe you can
persuasion.
keep this between us. If the award goes missing, there's no need for the insurance company to get involved.
Vasco. Don't judge me, buddy. I'm about to do some things that you didn't think I was capable of. Wait, how do I get there? What am I doing? Where am I going?
Glad to have you aboard.
Thanks.
On behalf of Trident Luxury Lines, please let me know if there's anything I can do to make your stay.
Alright, so let's see here. Open door.
More comfortable.
Can I close this? can't see what it is. Taking the money too, absolutely. The value's 65K. I want to see what it looks like. It's BS, man.
Glad to have you aboard.
Oh, I have to go out this way now? Okay. Locked. That's not where I'm looking to be. Whoa. That's pretty cool looking. Alright, so I can just like chat with people. Stylish
That
shot
view
glass.
is absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
Yeah, it seems it.
I
Hey,
certainly hope they decide to hold all future society
Mr.
events
Vera.
at
Sorry,
the
I'm
Starfield.
busy. Maybe we'll talk another time. Yeah, can we do this later?
Sure.
I'm busy.
Hello? Are you a member of the society?
what can you tell me about the Terran
It's a shame that the
Preservation
Earth ended
Society?
in such a sorry state, but I'm glad the Society has the nerve to do something about it.
What does that mean? What are they doing about it? You know anything about
Let's
Dombrowski?
put it this way. He's screwed over so many people, if he suddenly disappeared from the universe, I don't think anyone would miss him.
Yikes. What do you know about the Earth Savior
Well,
Award?
apparently the award is so valuable, there's only one in existence. It gets passed to a new winner every year.
It's in my pocket.
Nice to have met you.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Here for business or pleasure?
What do you know about Dombrowski?
I heard he uses Galbank's VIP suite on the Siren of the Stars almost monthly. Does the man ever do any real work? Enjoy the rest of the event.
Hey, thanks.
Quite a lovely Starliner.
In the event of a lockdown, remember to return to your cabin.
An
in a
open bar
quiet
would have
and
been nice,
orderly
but
fashion.
Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got.
I've done this particular assist you with any matters regarding.
Have you tried the canapes? Horrid.
Horrid.
Yes, he's some kind of top
Ma.
dog over at Galbank. I heard he replaced someone that was caught running a fake loan scam.
Oh my goodness.
That's all then? Okay.
So I just have to talk to everybody?
Hello. Are you a member of the society? The considerable amounts of cash that Dombrowski donates is the only reason we allow him to attend society functions.
Okay.
Don't forget to donate to the cause.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events aboard a star.
Have you tried the canapes?
Pleased to make your
Horrid.
acquaintance.
Positively horrid.
Here for business? His behavior towards women is abominable. That man
hope she
really ought
hears
to be
this,
ashamed
bro.
of himself. Well, that was boring.
I hope she sees this,
So,
bro.
what brings you aboard?
The society chair has really outdone herself this time.
A Starview pass is required to enter the main ballroom.
That an open bar. He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. Quality time, if you catch my meaning. I'm certain his wife doesn't know a thing about it.
Man, this guy's a douche, huh? Claudia Swist.
That's all then? Okay.
Quite a lovely Starliner. Nothing but the best for society.
Any complaints about your cruise should be directed.
Yeah, we don't really mess around here. We just space pack jet everywhere. Vasco just like suddenly appears. A wild Vasco appears. Alright, how do I get down there? Alright. How you doing?
Sorry, do I know you?
No harm in a friendly little chat,
Okay,
right?
wait, are you seriously... are you trying to pick me up? Look, I appreciate the compliment, but I'm already seeing someone, and my partner doesn't like competition. He gets very jealous.
Oh. Maybe I should talk to Larry Dombrowski's wife instead?
His wife? Oh, for the love of God. I told Larry to keep his big mouth shut, but did he listen? No. He had to impress his friends and treat me like a trophy. Look, I've been in this business for a long time, and I know how this game works, so let's skip all the banter and get it over with. What's it gonna take to make us both happy?
Oh, let's talk.
You're willing to pay me to give you dirt on Larry? Sorry,
Let's just make
thought
it
I'd
easy.
end up on the short end of the deal. You know, this whole thing really pisses me off. Larry and I had the perfect scheme where thousands of credits all worked out, and then he goes and flushes the whole thing down the toilet.
Tell me about the scheme.
Yeah, I'm getting to that. Larry got together with myself and this other guy, Gabriel Vera. He's some bigwig over at UC Security.
Yep.
I doctored the transactions, Larry wiped them off the system, and Vera kept the legal pressure off of us. We were scamming Galbank for months. It was going well
Wow.
until I discovered Larry was cheating everyone by changing each transaction in his favor before deleting them.
If you want revenge, give me proof I can use
I
against
wish
him.
I had some. Maybe you should try talking to Gabriel Vera. He should be around here somewhere. If he doesn't want to cooperate, just mention my name. That should grab his attention.
Fair
Good luck.
enough.
You're gonna need it. I hope you hurt Dombrowski. Nail his ass right to the wall.
I'm not killing him. I'm not gonna do it. At least I don't think so. Oh, maybe I will. It might strike me as appropriate at the time. We'll see.
So, what brings you aboard?
Don't worry about that. Hey, Gabriel Vera, we
Quite
need
an
to
event
talk.
you're throwing today, don't you think? Hello. You here for the charity event?
Actually, we're on business.
Well, I work for UC Security, meaning that business isn't exactly my area of expertise. I'm afraid I can't really help you. If you're looking for a business opportunity, you might want to check with someone else.
That doesn't sound like you. Claudia Swiss says you have information about Dombrowski.
Claudia sent you, did she? Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk, maybe a touch crazy, or both. Whatever you think you know about
gaslighting me, guys.
You're dead wrong. So back off.
You don't sound very worried about Claudia's calling you out.
Worried? Why should I be worried? Anything you try to report will boil down to your word against mine. And since I work for UC Security, who do you think people will believe?
Return to Rokov, huh?
Quite a lovely starliner.
Alright, Rokov. What's up with this?
I saw your little exchange with him. Keep that up, and I guarantee that imbecile's gonna demand that you be arrested.
He's involved in an embezzlement scheme with Dombrowski and Swiss. He must be bluffing. That didn't take him long.
No, it certainly didn't. But at least we know you've caught him on the back foot. There's clearly something going on between Vera, Swiss, and Dombrowski. But we need hard evidence to use it to our advantage.
Clearly.
The problem is he's not gonna talk to you in public. We need to get Vera isolated so he'll spill everything he knows.
We should wait until he returns to his cabin and falls asleep. Ship-wide emergency should do it.
If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown. I think the best chance we have would be to tamper with the life support sensors. Manipulate a few controls and you
I'm
can
gonna have to
fool
finish
the
this
monitoring
quest, I
system
think,
into
real
thinking
quick
there's
before we
a
chat.
life support failure. And there you have your emergency.
Oh, you're crazy. I'm not disqualified. Won't the ship be a risk of blah, blah, blah.
Don't worry. It'll be as easy as it was mingling with the guests at the party. Just throw a few lousy switches and you're done. One more thing.
This guy seems
If
so
Chief
happy
Engineer
about
Sunday
this.
gives you any trouble, tell him I'll erase that gambling debt he owes me. I prefer you use that as a last resort, but hey, what's the harm in losing a few credits when I'm on the brink of rejoining the fleet, right? Anyway, I better start packing. Things are getting hot around here, and won't be long before Trident figures out you had help. Don't you have somewhere to be?
Chief Engineer.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events aboard.
Nobody asked you.
Hello, are you a member of the society?
I'm sorry, but unless you're reporting a security situation...
Alright. Engineering deck. You know, I wonder if I can I leave here and just come back? The vigilance is there? Dang, I'd have to like walk all the way back to my ship. Alright. I'll go as quick as I can, dude. Hey, Chief Engineer Sandin.
Hold up. This area is off limits to passengers. Wait a second. You're Captain Rokov's guest, right? Didn't expect to see you down here. Sorry to get in trouble. What can I do for you?
I need to get into that area.
Sorry, that area is off limits. No exceptions.
1,000 creds.
If your heart's set on it, who am I to stop you from staring at a bunch of life support machinery? Tell you what, I'm just going to step out for a bit and stretch my legs. Maybe you can
Easy,
hold
man.
this for me while I'm away?
Sure.
Remember not to touch anything, please.
Of course not. Do. Go ahead, do what you gotta do. Alright, so reset switch. Reset switch.
All passengers, may I have your attention,
We did it.
please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Oh, god damn it. Get out of my way.
What? What's the problem?
This emergency is your doing, isn't it? I'm going to inform the captain.
Go ahead, tell him.
I knew I shouldn't have let you in that room. Oh my god, I'm in so much trouble.
Yeah, why'd you do that?
I knew I shouldn't have let you in that room. Oh my god, I'm in so much trouble.
Alright, now we gotta go shake down Vera. He seems like he's gonna, like, put up a fight about it, though. That's a cool door. This is how we get around, by the way. Guest suites. What's up, bro? A weapon case here, huh? How you doing?
I was wondering if you were the cause of the ship-wide emergency. It's time you stop playing games and tell me why you're here.
All passengers.
I'm undercover.
May I have your attention, please?
Dombrowski has something that the Crimson Fleet wants.
I always took him for a fool. I can't believe he's stupid enough to have gotten mixed up with the Crimson Fleet. Still, why would I possibly want to incriminate myself by handing over any evidence?
Let's see. Claudia says you've been cheated out of your fair share of the Galbank job by Dombrowski.
Claudia said that. You sure? Damn it! That means my money's already gone. And Dombrowski's going to walk away with a fortune.
Hook me up, bro.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't want to end up on the Crimson Fleet shit list. But if I give you that information and it falls into the wrong hands, I'll end up in jail. This is a lose-lose situation for me.
That's correct. Just
At least I walk away with something. All right. You have yourself a deal.
We just pay him off.
Here, with this slate and this recording to tie it all together, you'll be able to nail his ass to the wall. He'll do whatever you want. Just remember that you promised to leave me out of it.
Yeah, I did promise that.
You better tell Dombrowski to run, because if you don't kill him, I will.
Ooh, tough guy.
The Siren of the Stars is now in emergency status. Please remain calm and proceed to your cabin.
Chill about your duties, soldier.
This ship is in a state of emergency. Please return to your cabin immediately.
I will not.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Larry Dombrowski.
Well, you must be the one who's been accosting Claudia and Gabriel. I'm uncertain what you hope to accomplish here, but it appears we should rapidly enter into some sort of negotiation.
Yeah.
Au contraire, my misguided friend.
I want to smack this guy in the face.
There's a bargain that needs to be hammered out, and you will listen to the facts before we proceed. First, it's clear that you've obtained insider knowledge of my arrangement to defraud Galbank. The means and the method, perhaps, but not the motive.
I don't care about your motive.
And second, I'm going to hypothesize that my compatriots are despondent regarding their share and have assisted you with this endeavor. Since we're speaking and I'm not at the reporting end of a bullet, this leads me to conclude that you desire something personal from me.
Hang on, I need to get a thesaurus. I haven't entirely ruled out the bullet option yet.
I see. Well, that certainly places a damper on our negotiations.
Maybe for you.
Perhaps I can hasten my diatribe to temper your violence-ridden contribution.
All passengers.
In blunt terms, you have compromising materials about me in your possession. The only thing I have to offer in return are my gal bank credentials. I assume that's what you've been angling for all along?
Correct. You don't mind turning those over?
Obviously, that wouldn't be my preference, but I have little choice.
That's correct.
Though Larry Dombrowski will be mysteriously vanishing after this cruise, and possession of the credentials becomes ludicrous at that point.
That's all I want.
Splendid. Oh, it appears we've reached an accord. And may I say, it was a pleasure conversing with an intellectual equal.
Yeah,
Oh,
wow.
of course, I trust you'll understand if I ask for us to avoid any further contact.
We'll talk again,
Now,
I'm sure.
if you'll
It's
excuse
a small
me,
galaxy.
I need to formulate how I'm going to utterly ruin two very annoying business associates. Good day.
Thanks for the credentials, my friend. Good day indeed. Alright, I got what I came here for.
All passengers are being asked to return to their cabins.
How about I return to my ship?
Well, looks like everything worked out.
Hey,
Just
buddy.
like we planned.
That's right. Couldn't have done this without your help. I'm the one who took all the risks.
You
It's
must
true.
be joking. After this little stunt I helped you pull, I'm certain Trident's going to rip up my captain's contract.
Probably.
I've got nowhere else to go, so I'm fully expecting that you'll put in a good word for me with Delgado.
I might.
You know, I'm still wondering exactly what you needed those credentials for. You feel like telling me right now?
You haven't figured it out.
I usually have a nose for these things, but in your case, it's a mystery. Very
Sucks to suck, man.
Whatever the case
Yeah,
may
do your
be,
thing, man. I'm gonna grab a
apparently
snack and
worth
stuff.
risking your life over. That's telling me it involves a lot of money. That also.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, you better
Anyway,
completely
I suppose
understand.
There's nothing stopping me from rejoining the fleet now. It's been a long I owe you one, Dover Beach.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, perhaps I can pay you back later in some other way. Well, I suppose this is where we part company. Hopefully the next
Goodbye.
time we meet, we'll be able.
Goodbye. Alright, let's see, where do I go?
There's no cause for alarm. I'm sure this is just a minor malfunction or a drill.
Yep, very minor.
Our security team would appreciate if you'd please shelter in your cabin during this emergency. Thank you.
What emergency?
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency.
Ship-wide.
Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
No, I don't want to go to the ballroom. Ugh. I want to get back to my ship so I can fly around and do as I please. Oh yeah, it's right here. I got a feeling it's gonna be tough. We're gonna have to go right back to the key because I got this freaking contraband on me. Undock. Oh, jeez. I hope this doesn't get crazy. Hold on. Big planet. Really big planet. Cool looking planet. Alright, up to Crix. Alright, fast traveling over to the key. I need to urinate, and we'll make this work. Alright, sorry for keeping everybody waiting. Alright, back. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna head my butt over to, like, what? Where do I wanna go? I guess I could just go to the key. But no, I've been keeping him waiting too long. So let me just go. Let's go over to boss. Wait, I have something in the Narian system too. We'll go farm there. Yeah, it's on Danra, that's right. We'll go to our Danra outpost. Alright, now. Alright. How do I want it done? Let's go like that.
Hey man, what's up?
Hey dude, you're just gonna have to mute my stream if you still have it on, that's all. Oh
You hear me?
shoot, I am not wearing my suit. Hold on.
Definitely, this is fine.
Alright, can you hear me now?
Give me 1 second. I'm setting up as well.
Are you able to hear me in Discord?
Yeah, I can. No, hold on. I can hear you through your stream.
Alright, hold on.
I'm on your stream right now, so let me. Hold on.
Maybe you gotta turn me up in Discord.
All right, I don't hear you at all. Let me see this. 1 second. Damn.
Yeah, I'm trying it too here. Hang on.
Shit. Okay. Hold on.
Testing my microphone. Just tested. Mic seems to be working in Discord.
I'm going for. Hello?
Yo,
say
can you
something?
hear? How about now?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah, I just had to switch the setting.
Ah, perfect.
Yeah, man. Hold on. Hey. All right.
All right, we did it.
Yeah. What's up, man?
Not much. I'm out on a planet called Danra, farming, hanging out. Just doing my typical, like, grinning ear to ear, like, gushing as I play this game. I don't know if, like, that's...
What do you think about the game so far, brother?
I think it's, like... I mean, like I said, I'm gushing over it right now. There's definitely some nitty-gritty stuff that I can nitpick and say that I don't like about it. Like, it's not all great. It's not all great news.
Oh, yeah.
It's certainly not. There's definitely some stuff that I think they could have done a better job at, but, you know, alas, here we are. Still a great experience that I've been having so far. What about you?
Well, first off, the game didn't start out right. The game was pretty weak to begin with, I'm gonna be honest with you. Compared to the other Bethesda games, like, for example, what got me into Bethesda was Fallout 3. All right, the Fallout 3, very engaging game. You start out as a baby, right?
Whoa.
Yeah.
See, I will preface all. I have never played a Fallout game, so
for real,
have that
Are you a
knowledge.
Bethesda fan?
Yeah. I am a big Bethesda fan. I'm a big Elder Scrolls fan, and it's not like I'm like anti-Fallout. It's just I've never given it the time of day. And
if you want to get into Fallout, start with Fallout 3. Well, I know a lot of people I don't understand this. Okay, listen, I am a very picky person when it comes to games, especially the fact that, you know, I got jobs and, you know, I got family to take care of, so I don't really get to play a lot.
For
so
sure.
I want to pick and choose what, you know, is valuable for my time. So what I'm saying is, you gotta start out with Fallout. We gotta start with Fallout 3. I don't understand what a lot of people say about the Fallout New Vegas. It's not, to me it was crazy. It was good that you had plenty of options, and you can, you know, you can side with plenty of factions and so on and so forth, but the immersion and the engagement was not there. The reason being, I couldn't relate to the character. Now, if you start as a baby in a RPG game, that's insane, man.
Yeah, you caught my attention when you had said that.
Yeah, you start out as a baby. You're literally coming out of the womb. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds crazy.
And then you see how this baby grows from a baby to a child, you know. And then you start walking like a newborn and everything. You're barely having a hard time walking, trying to look at toys. And that's how you create your character, right? It's like, for example, you were born as a baby. And how you create your character, putting the stats, right? They got the VAT system or whatever the system is for your stats, right? So there is an ABC book for a baby, like an infant book for ABC, right?
Okay.
A toddler book.
Yeah.
And then you open that book up, and then it shows you A is for, S is for strength, and A is for agility, stuff like that.
That's
you
funny.
know, like
That's
like you're a
adorable.
baby, right?
That
Yeah,
I've
and then-
always found like it very interesting the way that Bethesda works those types of things into their
man,
games.
I'm telling you, man, Bethesda. Let me be honest with you, man. I don't know what happened to Bethesda, but I feel like Bethesda got drunk in power, and because they succeeded very well on Fallout 3, and then New Vegas got all the hype because the reason why New Vegas got all the hype compared to Fallout 3 is the generation. All right, a lot of generations really weren't into Fallout or Bethesda at that time, so when the generation kind of caught up to Bethesda and Bethesda games, right? That's when the New Vegas came out, and that's what they came up with, right? That was the new thing, so everybody jumped on it. But a lot of people kind of missed out on Fallout 3, and very few people actually kind of see the true beauty of Fallout 3. But man, let me just tell you this: what I ended up with as a character is I was a priest / vampire / mutant, and then I am a friend of all the zombies. Well, not zombies, ghouls. I was a friend of all ghouls. Friend of ghouls. I was a mutant. I
That
was
sounds
/
wild, man.
Yeah, / cyborg / man. My character was, man, and you know what? How I got those titles, and how I got those extra powers by side quests. Side quests, man. It was not offered to you, bro. It was a quest system that were hidden. It was hidden. It was like a freaking by chance. You wouldn't know it was a skill. You wouldn't know it was an add-on to your character.
So it
if
wasn't
you
it
never-
wasn't like you go to why can't I remember the name of the city where the Thieves Guild is in Skyrim? I can't for some reason it's leaving me.
No. The thing is, actually, Skyrim was a little bit more, spoon-fed.
That's
but
what
I
I'm
love
saying. It
Skyrim.
wasn't like you walk into that town and
No,
Brynjolf
no,
walks up to you
no,
and
no,
this is
no.
how you start that. Okay.
No.
yeah, okay.
And Fallout 3, man, you this, but well, I don't want to spoil you on this, but it's as soon as you leave the vault, everything is on your hands, and man, you will come across strange things. Strange things, man. There's one thing this is not gonna spoil anything because this is like one of the side quests, but there's a place where the entire campsite, the entire city was ran by children. It was like
Okay.
crazy, man.
Like Lord
It
of the
was-
Flies type stuff.
Yeah, something like Lord of the Flies. Yeah, I remember that movie, man. That was freaking weird.
Yeah, I had to
But-
read the book when I was a kid
Yeah.
in school. I remember that.
That was a strange movie.
But
That tripped me out.
But we're here to talk about Starfield. So can I ask you a question? Did you start playing Starfield in hopes that it was going to be similar to Fallout 3, or
Well,
what
no.
were your thoughts?
So, first of all, talking about Bethesda, right? I love Bethesda. They used to really got good storytelling. Like I said, Fallout 3 and Skyrim, very entertaining games. So they came up with a trailer at first, like, okay, spacefaring game, okay, great, right? And then I was like, man, this is gonna be like Star Citizen or No Man's Sky, where you can like go all over the place. You got 1,000 planets. This is great. This is not gonna be like, No Man's Sky, where a lot of planets are neglected because they got, quadrillion planets. But I don't know, man. I guess I had also that thought that, yeah, this is going to be a Bethesda game. It's going to be Todd Howard trying to sell it, so sometimes it could be an oversell. So I have that expectations that, it's not going to be as grandiose as it is. But it is a Bethesda game. All I can say is it's a Bethesda game. It does have the Bethesda genes on it.
Yeah, it certainly does. Now, are you saying that the game is not as big as you
Yeah.
thought it was going to be? Okay.
Yeah,
Because
it's sad because the thing is Bethesda. I look up to Bethesda a lot. I mean, like Bethesda is a multi-million-dollar company, you know, and you would expect if you are a huge company, and then you're a consumer of that company, right? You would expect huge things from that company, like groundbreaking shit. Like look at Bethesda, man. Bethesda been through doing groundbreaking shit, like I said, Fallout 3 and Skyrim. Oblivion, Morrowind. These games are groundbreaking games. They're like mind blowing. They're life changing. They're definitely different from any other RPGs out there. So they set the bar high.
Yes,
So
they did. They do.
Yeah, they set the bar high, and I think that's also a disadvantage for them. The reason, because now people are expecting so much from them, and they kind of under deliver here and there. Let me just give you some key factors. Like for example, it's 2023. We have games released in 2017 that has a better has a better engine than Creative Engine 2. Like look at Unreal Engine. You can definitely do anything with Unreal Engine. Look at No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky is an old game. It was released in 2017, and nowhere in the gaming world have you ever imagined you can get in a spaceship from a planet, and then I'm not saying it's such a big deal. I mean, shit. A lot of people's like, it's not a big deal, but it is kind of, because you're building a space game, and if you want some immersion, you want to have full control of the role play part. It's a role playing game. You're role playing as a person that's piloting a ship. So if you want to fully immerse yourself, I want to be, immersed. I would go inside a spaceship, right? And then I would want to fly it off the port, and then fly it around the planet, and exit the planet with no loading screens. And I know well, the thing is, I'm kind of scared of talking about it because there's a lot of people that's like, it's like you're just a hater. No, I'm not a hater, man. I love Bethesda. I'm like a big fan. It's just I feel like they just set the bar up too high, and then they give people expectations because they're a big company, and then kind of under deliver. That's pretty much it.
So are you saying that they missed out on the way that you move around in your ship? Did they?
Yeah.
It sounds like you're saying they kind of cut out parts of that experience that you really wanted.
They cut out a lot of experience. Like for example, I feel like the animation was rushed for a game that got delayed a few times. I feel like the animations got rushed. The facial animations were rushed, especially when it comes to loss. Like for example, on my gameplay, Barrett died. Right? Oh, spoilers. Never mind.
No, don't worry about it. I killed him off too. I don't like him.
on my gameplay, Barrett died. So, I mean, and then there was no emotions. There was, per se, a mourning, but you don't see it on the animations. You don't see it on their faces. So you barely kind of feel the emotions. And then also in the first mission, right? When and the dialogue is kind of, half-assed written. Because on the first mission, right, you're a miner. You go up on the surface to meet Barrett. All of a sudden, Barrett got followed by pirates, and pirates starts killing people. Lynn, the manager, right, of the mining company, just lost about 5 miners. And then she just like brushes it off. Like there was nothing. It's like, okay, back to business. What were you talking about? It's like, bruh, like you just 5 people just died under your supervision. Why is there no writing about the concern of or sadness. Maybe there was bond in there that I was not aware of because I just woke up in the game. But at least put a little bit of depth in the story, maybe a depth in some character creation, character builds, you know. So I think that it got cut off short. I think I feel like it got rushed. I don't know why it was rushed because this game has been delayed so many times. I really feel like it has something to do with a engine. I feel like the engine is very outdated, and I feel like they should have went and make a new engine or just used whatever engine that's existing that's more updated than freaking Creative Engine 2.
I'm actually with you on the story aspects of how things go. Like, I guess this could be kind of a spoiler if you haven't played any of the Crimson Fleet stuff yet, but like you literally are told that it's once you join the Crimson Fleet, it's for life. Once you're in it, the only way out is death. That is the only thing, and then you do one quest for them. You do one quest for the Crimson Fleet, and then you talk to the leader, and he tells you about this guy who he literally says, and we kicked him out of the fleet. It's like, wait, hold on. You just said you're in it for life. That doesn't make any sense. Like, it's just they didn't think,
I'll cut them some slack. I would cut them some slack on that because that's a side quest. Now, I want to focus more on the main story because that's where you're buying your that's where you're buying $70 for. Aside from the game mechanics, the graphics, right? The different kind of ambiance of the game, right?
What do you think about the visuals? Just while you've touched on it,
the visuals are beautiful, man. I'm telling you that the freaking, I feel the visuals. I'm okay. There's different levels of that. If you talk about visuals, there's different levels. First level of that visual is the main story points. Like, for example, the points of interest, right? In the storyline. Every single point of interest in the storyline are beautiful. Beautiful. The freaking, and then the precision of the every planet, of the rotation of every moon around the planet, the precision of how the sun rotates around the planet, it's very precise. Astronomically,
Yeah, I appreciate that too.
Yeah,
I appreciate that they hold true
precise.
to actual physics.
Yeah, but I feel like we could have survived without 100% accuracy on that. I feel like we
can
more.
bend. Well, I mean, we're already bending in a little bit with the whole warp drive thing or grab drive.
So the accuracy, to be honest with you, we barely notice. We will barely notice. The reason being is we're gonna be focused on playing the game, right? I feel like instead of spending so much time on that accuracy, I feel like they should have spent more time on adding more points of interest. So it's not, whenever you go to a planet, it's not always barren. I know they said on the whatchamacallit, on the they have a whatchamacallit, an article that says the reason why the planets are barren because they're supposed to be barren because in reality they're barren, but the thing is we're not playing reality. We're playing a sci-fi. This is science fiction,
It definitely is.
Yeah, we're not playing reality. So at least there's a thing because I've been studying the gaming and everything, building games, whatever, right? So a normal person's attention span, right, for a gamer, a normal gamer's attention span is every 4 minutes. Every 40 seconds, there has to be a point of interest wherever the player moves around the map. In every 40 seconds, there has to be a point of interest to keep the game alive. That's what Skyrim perfected. Because if you notice, man, if you go to Skyrim, man, every single daggone corner, there's something going on.
Yeah,
And then you
Skyrim.
can-
Skyrim took a lot of what Elder Scrolls is, and condensed it down. Right? Like,
Yeah.
I never played Daggerfall, but I heard that the scale of the cities was it was too much. Like,
Yeah.
you would get lost
Yeah.
forever just
And-
trying to do a delivery quest or something small or stupid. Morrowind was like kind of weird in the way the fast travel worked, but you get used to it. Oblivion did a little better, but I think the way you had mentioned it, what they did in Skyrim, it was alive, and it was because
Yeah.
everywhere you went, you were kind of bumping your elbow into something, and the second that you finished bumping your elbow with that certain something, you also bumped elbows with the next thing. And then,
Yeah, I know. And it's not your main quest, and you get lost. And that's
Yeah.
beautiful.
See, I think there's a lot of that, and that's happening for me in Starfield right now. I mean, I'm just going off doing all sorts of crazy different things, checking out the game. Like, maybe you were saying that the game seems like it's on a very small, not as big of a grandiose scale as you were hoping.
No. What I'm saying, I think it does happen, but that doesn't happen. Okay, it does happen, but it doesn't happen when you're on free roam. You know, when you're on free roam, it takes a little bit. You got a free roam. To be honest with you, there's a secret on Starfield. For you to be able to maximize your experience in Starfield, you got a free roam space. Every single time you jump on a planet, stay on the planet for a little bit. Now, every single time you fast travel to a certain location on a planet, don't fast travel directly on the location. Just jump on the orbit of the planet. Because every single time you fast travel on the orbit, there's always something that pops up, like a side quest, another point of interest, like, for example, a ship that's singing, a guy that's singing inside a ship. You can hear him. It's actually pretty cool. But if you end up just since the tools are there to fast travel, right, directly to the location, a lot of players will miss it. A lot of players will miss it because they just don't like, okay, I just want to get this thing done. Let me just go do this and fast travel to the lodge right away and get what I need.
I have been doing that. I've been doing a lot of that.
Yeah, well, I've been doing that right now. I'm trying to get all the power, so I'm gonna get back and forth to Vladimir, right, to get another coordinates, and then after Vladimir, I'll fast travel to the planet, right, and not even go to the orbit. I'm just gonna land directly to the planet.
Yeah, as long as you can, sure.
Yeah,
I've just been playing in that manner because I want to get through the story so I can know what it is. I want to talk about this game. I want to make content about the game, so I want to finish it, and then really branch out and start doing the stuff that I want in the game. I know that at a certain point we're going to discuss what builds we started with. Like I haven't watched too much of your streams. I'm not sure if you've watched too much of mine, but I took the diplomatic route. I'm like not a pacifist by any stretch, but I'm definitely doing all like the social aspects in the game because I think they did pretty good on it with the social stuff and the persuading that menu's okay. Actually, let's get into the systems. How do you feel they did on systems? I think they kind of suck overall. The systems in the game.
What system are you talking about? The skill system?
Yeah, I think the skill systems are okay. I think as far as like just user interface, I think they.
I feel like on the skill system, I feel like they did freaking tastic. There is a little bit of problem here and there. The problem for me is that, like I said, I'm going back to Skyrim. Skyrim don't block you from doing anything. Like, for example, when you just started the game, you can right away pickpocket anybody, right?
Yeah.
This thing, there is certain walls in your experiences, and I feel like that's gonna be like a very big downside of the game, is that it blocks you from experiencing about 30-50% of the game. If you don't put a skill point on it, you won't be able to do it. I mean, yeah, there's you gotta just level up and do this and that. what if I want to build a different character, but I still want to pickpocket? You know, and I don't want to necessarily level up my pickpocket because I got other builds to do, but I want to be able to do it anyway, because like anybody in real life can pickpocket regardless if they're diplomat or a soldier, right? They can pickpocket, but you can pickpocket. You can open your doors. You know what I mean?
No,
So,
yeah, I mean, it's
I feel
definitely
like
when
there
they
is a wall.
when they're
I feel like
boasting
there's a
big
wall.
sandbox type experience, which they are, and they're attempting to deliver on. Yeah, I could see people feeling a certain type of way, like like if I can punch the guy, I should be able to try to take his stuff.
Yeah, you know, it kind of blocks you from a certain kind of experiences. And the UI, I feel like the UI, I feel like they could have done better. Um, what kind of system are you talking about? The worst system that you ever seen?
Like just the
What part
menu
of
system overall, it's
what
it's
part of it did
service.
you not like?
I don't know. It's just serviceable at best. Statuses and the whole thing. I'm looking at it right now while we speak. I don't know. I just don't. I can't put my finger on what it is about it. I just don't like the way it flows. It's. I'm sure that eventually, once I upgrade my video card.
Well, one thing I actually like it. I like the menu system better than Skyrim. You know, when it comes to equipping weapons and so on and so forth, it don't really give you a lot of tutorials.
Now, what about
But
Sky UI? Have you ever played? Did you ever play with that mod?
yeah, Sky UI,
It was
yeah,
fantastic,
yeah.
right? See, if it was closer to
is.
that,
It is.
I would much more enjoy it. So, but eventually, I'll get there. I need to get a new
There
video
is
card.
a mod. There is a
Oh, I'm
mod
sure.
for
Yeah, I can't.
Starfield, Star UI.
So that's the thing is, I can't mod the game right now, and well, I can, but I won't be able to play it on the settings that I'm playing on. I had sent you messages and DMs talking about GeForce Now, which so I bought the game Starfield, or I didn't buy it. It was long story. Got the game. Been playing on my PC with my card, overclocking the crap out of my poor little card, doing what I can to get there. Not really the
What
experience
kind of
I
card do you
want.
have?
It's a 1050 Ti. It's an older card.
Oh, I got the RTX
Yeah,
at the
so
moment. Yeah, this still pretty slow.
so what I'm rocking right now is it's playing through a cloud service, and as long as your connection's smooth, I can't even say
Did you have to plug in
enough
your
good
computer in the
things.
Ethernet?
Yeah, mine is. I don't know if it says you have to. Mine just already was.
Yeah, I think that's the best result.
Yeah, and
Best result. You gotta
so
plug it in
I
your
can't
Ethernet.
mod it because the files for the game are not local on my PC. So the way it works is I just stream the GeForce Now experience thing and play the game this way. But I have gone from low end spec PC to playing the game on extreme max, and it is breathtaking. The game is like visually, I think it's a masterpiece.
Oh yeah, the visual is definitely beautiful, but you know, the beautiful visuals kind of being overshadowed right now with the emptiness of like point of interest within the planet. Another thing about that is like freedom of what you call it, freedom of exploration comes to planet wise, right? There is walls in from one side to the other. So when you load in a planet, right, you have a few miles to run to.
Okay.
But that
Yep.
few miles you run to is pretty barren.
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah, for the most part, it's pretty barren. And then after that, you're stuck with a invisible wall. So
one thing that
nobody's
really bugged me, and I don't know if you got to this part in the main story where you go and you visit the moon, and it talks about like the origins of grav drive.
Yeah.
Have you have done that? So then you go
Yeah.
and you visit Earth, and you go there, and there's just this tech station that you have to go into, and there's an artifact in there, and blah blah blah. That's neither here nor there. But it's on Earth, right? And it's like in pretty good condition. The building's in relatively good shape, but it's the only thing there. Everywhere else is just rock and desert, and we're supposed to believe that that's what it was. It's like, come on, like, at least give me some type of stupid excuse, like, yeah, we just built it recently on the barren planet of Earth because we had to. But no, like, that's not the story that was there. The story that happened was that it was there before the magnetosphere fell off of Earth. Hey, Andreja, how you doing?
The grav drive actually started doing that.
Right. Yeah, that whole thing. But my qualm isn't with the story. My qualm is that the people at Bethesda are supposed to be giving us an immersion experience, and I struggle to immerse myself into this universe if I'm supposed to be like looked at like I'm an idiot. Like, it's the only building that's there. It doesn't make any sense at all. It breaks immersion hard.
Well, it kind of does make sense, though. The fact that, Earth has been barren for a long time, buildings kind of crumbled. The only thing that don't make any sense on how there's still power on those buildings, right? Since the planet is barren, why the fuck is there power in the fucking shit, right? And then some of the structures within the planet are still in great condition, so it kind of don't match up. You're right. There's no certain kind of immersion in there.
There's no roads. There's no, like, I'm sorry, like, if the magnetosphere went away, like, I don't think everything would just turn to rock and sand. Okay, like, maybe all the water would go away, but like the pavement would be there.
Yeah, in time it would. In time, like, for example, look at the Sahara Desert. There's a lot of temples in the Middle East that used to stand there, but now they're covered by the desert. So a lot of buildings can be taken back by Mother Nature. I understand that, but if a lot of things, if it's that certain amount of time, it's a few thousands of years already passed. Yeah, I can understand that, right? Few thousands of years. In what condition do you think buildings are gonna be in a few thousands of years?
I don't know. But
it's not gonna be in. It's not gonna be in a mid shape. It's gonna be practically gone.
Yeah,
but they still have. Yeah, those buildings are still in good shape.
Yeah, it's like you said. There's been some aspects of the game that have felt rushed, but I want to move on to something that the game has gotten really right, and that I think is, despite some of the flaws that we've pointed out, I felt that they have nailed engaging storytelling, like decision making. Like, I wasn't like morally prepared to play Starfield. I had no idea that the decisions I was going to be making were going to be like this, like, soul draining. I'm not sure if that's like identifiable with you at all, but I certainly feel that way. I'm like,
what part was it the soul draining to you?
It's like the Entangled quest, where you literally have to choose between two different realities and save the one versus saving the many. And like, even the people in my chat, as we were doing the quest, were like hemming and hawing, going back and forth, like, what should we do, guys? Like, as we're going through the quest, we're literally figuring out where we stand, because we could make either choice, right? And it's kind of like the whole trolley car situation, the one versus the many thing, and you have to like make that choice and see your decision play out. It's crazy. It's very interesting. It's like Skyrim does stuff like that. Other Bethesda games do stuff like that. I don't know if Fallout games, I'm sure, had interesting scenarios.
In fact, in Fallout 3, it's more intense. It's a more intense outcome. Yeah, I mean, I suggest you play Fallout 3 once in a while. That way you'll get okay.
Fair enough.
Decision making on this game, great. Just like a Bethesda game. Every Bethesda game does that. It's beautifully shown, tested, so on and so forth, right? Fallout 3 did it really well. Actually, I would say New Vegas did it really well. The consequences of your actions you can definitely see in the world. It's not just gonna lead you to a certain storyline. You can actually see it around the world. Like, for example, on Fallout 3, right? If you did something, there is a radio on your Pip-Boy. And then the radio on your Pip-Boy is going to talk about you and your experiences in the game. And then it depends on what kind of things that you do in the game, right? The radio will talk about it. If you choose a different path, the radio will talk about that as well. It's very alive, This one, yeah, it's got the same thing, but you don't really see much of what you do around around you. It doesn't affect much around you. But yeah, it does have the Bethesda feel to it. And I just had that experience, that what you have experience that you're talking about. But
With
mine was a little
Entangled?
different. Yeah, I had that experience. I didn't have much, I didn't have a hard time choosing that. But I had a very, very cool experience with me trying to choose whether, on two Starborns, right? I had to choose whether one Starborn or the other I should join.
Yeah, the
I
hunter
did-
or the emissary. Yeah.
Yeah. I chose neither
Yeah, same.
of them.
I literally
chose
told them
neither
both
of
to
them.
piss off.
And then guess what? At the ending where they're both about to fight me,
No, no,
I
don't,
was
no, no, no,
able
no, 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 wait, don't say anything. No.
Okay.
No spoilers for me there. I need
okay,
that one.
okay.
I haven't gotten that
You
far
haven't-
yet.
All right.
Yeah, you gotta stop me there.
Okay.
I need to
Well, you
experience
know
that
what?
one firsthand.
Yeah, I think the outcome that I came across, I've never seen it on YouTube as of yet. The outcome that I come across, I've
Wow,
not seen
yeah.
it on YouTube yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't. I'm purposely not watching any of that stuff, obviously, until I
Yeah.
get there. But I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I've actually kind of hemmed and hawed and debated about maybe turning on God mode and just going to see the story and how it plays out. But I haven't done it yet, obviously.
Don't. It's fun. The story is fun.
Good. Yeah.
It's worth
yeah, it has
worth
been.
experiencing.
Do you think that, and kind of returning back to the idea of the scale of the game, do you think that they kind of went a little too wide? Because we've touched on some of the systems in the game, but there's a lot more systems. So outpost building, ship building, all being in one game alongside, massive stories and interesting narratives.
No. Yeah, I feel like it's just right when it comes to shipbuilding, and in fact, they kind of slowed down on the base building compared to Fallout 4. Fallout 4 base building was crazy. It was insane.
You think they'll get there?
I feel like in a few patches, yeah, and then I feel like a lot of the parts of the people complaining about the games, the mods will fix. So right now the game is mid, I would say personally, but I would say in about 7 years it's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, I think I can't wait to see what it becomes.
Oh, yeah.
We've been talking about the story, and what I really like is that and I think you might have been in some of my chats where I talk about this in my live streams. I really enjoy that they're at least taking a crack at what does it all mean. Like, I think that that's ballsy as all get out. Like, it's very interesting to tell a story.
What do you
like
mean by that?
so
What
like
does it all mean?
like the why are we here? Like, what are we here for? The age old question of man. You know, what does it all mean? Like, if I could sit down and talk with the creator, what would I say? And like, isn't that what they're doing in the story? Isn't that what it is? It's kind of like explaining what we're doing here at all.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
I think is crazy. I think that's and it feels more visceral to me because it is based in you know, a loose canon of the real world. Like, this whole space travel thing, it's based upon NASA, which is real, which is, I think, super interesting, and it makes it more fun for me personally that it's you know, more visceral.
I agree. I mean, space is definitely a big unknown, especially nowadays. We still, I mean, right now in this generation, we don't even know what a black hole even is still.
Yeah,
but I feel like they could have used the black hole and integrated in the storyline, especially when it comes
I'm sad to find
different
out that they
dimensions.
didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that stinks. Someday maybe.
That could have been a good, because I'll be honest with you, the story could have been done better. I mean, the story right now is okay, right? It's something that I can stomach. Like for example, if I was a grade schooler and I don't know much about astrophysics, yeah, I'll be all right. You know, this is cool. This is amazing. Space game, beautiful. You know, and not everybody. You know, not everybody studied this and that, whatever. But I feel like there could have been cooler things, you know, like messing with the dark matter or the black holes and then different dimensions, you know. But maybe that's just too much.
Yeah,
you know,
maybe that is too much. You're right, but like I said, I'm just glad that they're taking a shot at it, and I think that that's it's fun.
yeah.
It's fun because
it's intriguing.
Yes, it's very intriguing, and that's what makes me want to play more. It's like, okay, well, I want to see what they really think it's all about, and I think that that's a lot of fun because you can tell a story based in Tamriel, and you can make up that whole world, and it's a fantastic story. Don't get me wrong.
yeah.
But it's from the gate, like, okay, well, you know, dragons aren't real, and you know, magic's not real, which kind of brings me into another segue. One of my major disappointments in just the narrative of the story, and I guess kind of the mechanics of the game. I'm disappointed that I have superpowers. Personally, I was kind of hoping it was going to be pure tech. And, and like pure
you know what they could have done
practical
better on that?
things. You know.
Do you know what they could have done better than that? With that, they could have done better with that with more immersion. Okay, this is how I would make it immersive. The game. This is how I would make powers immersive in the game, right? Since it's a sci-fi, right? I mean, having powers is not a problem. It's a science fiction, right? Could be Star Wars, right?
Yeah.
But if you are tying in real life assets like NASA, right?
Yeah.
I would say it could have been done better if they gave you powers, but with a device that allows you to use these powers.
Yeah,
Makes
like
your
make it
character
tech,
more
yeah.
human.
Make it tech,
human,
yeah.
Yeah, make it a tech power because that makes you human still. So people can still relate because you're still human, right? And you're dependent on this device so that you can use these ethereal powers. You know, that makes more sense.
Yeah,
And
I was
it's a bit more
disappointed. I was just disappointed to find out that, you know, you really were like a dragonborn in space.
Yeah,
and
you're
these
pretty much
powers
a
legit
dragonborn.
are just different shouts.
And the temples are pretty much word walls.
Yeah, it's but they have to do something, right? Like, you can't just not have a system in place, and you can't always reinvent the wheel every time you make a game. Like I
Yeah,
guess
I agree.
they pretty much ripped off the rarity system from Fallout games, which I think it's really good. I like the rarity system in this game. I think it's fun to find legendary stuff, and it's exciting.
But you know what's cool with a bit. You know what's cool if you want to be immersed in the rarity system. If there's legendary weapons, I would tie them to a certain kind of storyline, right? Every single legendary weapon would have their own storylines. That makes the weapon more memorable, right? It makes the weapon more precious than it actually is. Because if okay, let's say I find a sniper rifle, and the sniper rifle was once used by one of the last survivors on Earth. There's a story behind every single weapon, and which is there are weapons that has story behind them, but not enough. Especially legendary weapons in here, they're just legendary weapons. So what makes them legendary? Their stats? What gave them those stats? Why are they legendary? Is there any backstory to them? Why? So, it would have made it better that way.
Yeah, I think it could be kind of boiled down to just semantics. Like maybe instead of saying the word legendary, maybe say the word exotic or something, and then have legendaries where there's only a couple of them out there, and they do have a story, like you're saying.
Yeah, and they look different than every other gun. You can't ever get a gun like that whatsoever. That's the only way you can get the gun like that.
That whole
makes it
gun
more
system,
special.
the whole system, I haven't even fully explored. Like crafting weapons, improving weapons very much.
Oh, it's pretty cool. I mean, you can put sights on the guns. You can extend the barrels, and it affects the stats if you do. It's pretty fun. In fact, I had the UI that I had most fun with was the shipbuilding.
Yeah,
I went
talk
ham
to
on
me
that
about
damn.
that. Talk to me about that, because it seems like you had a lot of fun with it. I
Oh, yeah.
haven't fully engrossed myself into it
But
yet.
one thing though, I got banned on Reddit for posting my first ship. Okay, a very
The USS
balanced.
Penetrator or whatever it was.
USS I would change the name to USS Penetrator. That sounds pretty daggone dope. I name it Gigadong, man. The SS Gigadong. But SS Penetrator sounds a little bit more badass. But I got banned on Reddit for that. I did make another ship, SS Ghost ship, right? And it's pretty dope. It looks like a doggone a ship right out of Davy Jones' locker.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you see the picture? Go ahead and check out the picture. I sent you in a picture.
All right, let me see.
In fact.
Oh yeah, dude. I made a new ship, dude. That is wild looking. I can't wait to get some of
Yeah.
those parts and start going crazy. Right now, I'm
Yeah,
happy
it's-
with this ship that I stole and just gave it a new paint job. I think it looks great.
It's pretty dope, man. I'm getting ready to sing. Damn.
But yeah, talk to me about the shipbuilder. What do you like about it?
Oh man, it's I spent about 10 hours already just on building ships, right? And it's crazy.
They have like
It's crazy.
contests online of like shipbuilding contests with rules and
Really?
stuff. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw something like that.
I haven't seen anything like that yet.
You should host it.
Yet. Yeah, that's a good idea.
How has your content been doing?
My content in
For
what way?
Starfield, yeah. Just how's your channel been doing since covering Starfield?
Been doing great. I get more watch hours, watch time.
Yeah, I'm working on that myself.
Other than that, I mean, that's the only gain I got so far, non subscriber wise. The reason being probably is I haven't really posted any videos. I'm just posting live streams because that's like the easiest for me.
Yeah, yeah,
So
it's hard to put out edited videos constantly. It takes a lot of work.
yeah,
I put a
yeah,
lot of time just into my shorts. I put a ton of time.
yeah. I'm not gonna lie. It's especially if you work a full-time job, the only time you really get to, mess with the game is when you stream, and that's it. That's all you could do. I have usually a limit about an hour and a half of stream, right? To mess with a game, and then to stream for an hour and a half, and then after that, I'm gonna get my rest so I can go back to work tomorrow. you know.
Yeah.
So I don't really have a lot of time to edit. And also, I came across with this AI editing tool that would edit my videos automatically and just put in the non-quiet parts of my video, basically trimming down a 2-hour video to like about a 10-minute video, right? And it's pretty cool. But it's not to a point where I want it to edit my videos. I want to make a story. I want to build a story on my videos, and that doesn't really capture the stories. That's a good video editor for like funny moments. You know?
Yep. Yeah, no, if you want to build like a narrative, yeah, you have to do it from scratch
Yeah.
then.
Yeah. That's what I want to do.
Good. I might think you're going to be able to, you know?
Yeah.
But hey, let's
Hardly.
let's wrap it up. Overall, it's been a couple of weeks with Starfield. Where are you at with it?
In what way?
Just what are what's your take on the game right
My
now?
take on the game is, if I would have to rate it 1 to 10, I would put it on a 7.5 at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's fair. I think that's pretty
Yeah.
fair overall.
Yeah, 7.5.
I think I might bump it up to an 8 myself, but that's just because I've been looking forward to a game like this for a long time, and it hasn't disappointed me enough for me to like really just like I can completely power through almost any of the negative stuff that we've talked about in this video about the game. Like I don't care about any of that stuff. Like I'm having so much fun overall just playing the game.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good for you. The thing is, if you haven't played a lot of Bethesda games, like a whole lot, like all of their titles, right? Or any of the other RPGs out there, this is a phenomenal game, bro. This is mind-blowing. I'll be honest with you. If you haven't like experienced a lot of other games and everything, this is beautiful. This is, you can't buy this game. The experience of this game is, priceless.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that's the kind of the way I'm feeling about it so far myself. It's like
but if you've been through different games and so on and so forth, yeah, it's like I've seen this before.
Oh, really? It's like that, huh?
Yeah, it's, when you mess with other games and everything, yeah, it'll make you feel that way. Other than that, man, shit, this game is amazing.
Agreed. Definitely agree. All right, yeah, I could definitely wrap it up now. I might keep streaming, but heck yeah, man. I look forward to it. We'll definitely talk again soon when we
Yeah.
there's I guess some news that I'm gonna go check out. I just saw like a video pop up on my YouTube stream of news that's coming out for Starfield, of new updates coming. So I'm gonna go check that out.
All right, I'm gonna check out the new Game Plus I'm about to hit.
Go get it, man.
Yeah.
All right, I'll talk to you
Have a
later.
good one, my brother.
Later.
Yes, sir.
That was fun. I like talking about Starfield, so it's always fun for me. Let's get over to my ship. We're going to need to just shoot right back over to the key. I couldn't remember the name of it. Crix. Did I undo this quest or something? Going on to the key. I just want to get this contraband off me. I have it on my person though, so I just got to get over to what's her name? Breaking the bank. Optional still the ES reward. Oh, I have to go back to New Atlantis. Can't I just give it to her now?
You want to kick back? Avoid the last Nova. Bugs and
Like, where is she? Why can't I go give it to her right now?
Next time you see Bog, tell him to lighten up.
Don't worry about Bog.
Ask Jazz about any ship upgrades. Nothing worse than a pirate ship with no personality.
General goods.
Last week who smiled at me funny? I sewed his mouth shut. Now he laughs the same way he eats, in pieces.
Need something?
There she is. Oh wait, no. This is weird dude.
What are you standing around for? There's work to be done.
Is she up here? There you are. Hi.
Those crabs ain't gonna steal themselves. The fleet's the only thing. We'll have the whole
I can't turn it into her.
someday.
Jeez. Fine. Fine. I'll fly back to New Atlantis. We're gonna head over here. So we're gonna fly here. Ending the stream though. I'm beat. I'll keep you guys updated.